Simon had promised to meet Henry, his chalk-drawing friend, by the fence. And as he hurried along, he wondered what sort of adventure awaited him. Henry was impatient. "Come on, Simon, you have some more of your unfinished drawings to complete." Better hurry. The train is waiting. Hello, Simon. Simon frowned. It was his teacher, just as Simon had drawn him the day before, but the teacher was not very pleased. "When you drew me, you forgot to give me any books. I can't teach properly without books." So Simon thought, what should he do? "Well, I'll draw you some books." And that's just what he did. And the teacher looked very pleased. "Thank you, Simon. Now that I have books, I will be able to teach." Simon made his way to the train, and he began to shiver. "It's rather cold here." A nearby flower heard him. "Cold indeed. Yes, that's because you haven't given the sun his rays." The sun. Well, it's certainly warmer now. Oh, indeed it is. And Henry agreed. Yes, and it's going to get warmer still. You've got the biggest task of all at the hospital. Whatever can that be, thought Simon. At the hospital, Henry looked at Simon sternly. "All these children are here because you left them unfinished. They can't go out and play like you." So Simon set to work immediately to finish the drawings. And when he had finished, he felt very satisfied because the children were running and skipping. Let us all go out and play. They all went outside, and the sun shone, and Simon joined in the games. Suddenly the school bell rang and the teacher appeared. "Time for school, children. Time for school, children." Simon just then remembered he'd been enjoying himself so very much he'd forgotten the time, and he'd better hurry or he'd be late for school. Simon hurried back to the fence, waving goodbye to all his friends. "I'll come back." And he hurried on to school. He was late, of course, but when he arrived, he found that there were no lessons because all the books had mysteriously vanished. Wasn't that peculiar?